Nexus 6. Okay, the Nexus 6 is an absolute beast. It's obviously mimicking the Moto X, but it has some amazing specs. It has Snapdragon 805, as you saw there, 2.7 gigahertz. It has a 6-inch screen, obviously. It also has a pretty good 13 megapixel camera, and we're hoping that this is going to be better than the previous Nexus cameras. It also has some pretty good battery technology, and these specs means that the price has gone up, and it's going to be $649 off contract, and this is actually the same height as the iPhone 6 Plus, which is definitely weird because this screen is way bigger, but the bezels have nothing to say. So what Google's doing here is hoping that carriers will make this phone less burdensome, since it's not the usual $349. It's $300 more expensive. On to the Nexus 9. This thing is also a beast. It has a Tegra K1 64-bit processor, 6700 9-hour mAh battery, an awesome top-of-the-line 192-core Kepler GPU, and you can get it in 32 or 64 gigabytes. Now, it obviously has a amazing spec line, and we don't even know how well it's going to run with Android 5 considering the improvements made in it. It also has a 2K display, and this brings it to the same resolution as the today released iPad Air 2. Now, this tablet obviously is extremely light, extremely thin, 9 inches to strike a compromise between the Nexus 7 and Nexus 10. It has the Tegra I talked about, and has some of HTC's best features, such as your front-facing speakers, and it even has your knock to unlock. Now, it also has a first-party typing case from Google, and obviously Android 5.0. Now, overall, Google's changed its phone policy here a little bit. Now, it's raised the price to $649, and what this means is that if you're going to be buying this off contract, it's a lot more expensive. Now, it's going to be on all American major carriers such as Verizon, AT&T. So Google's taking a gambit here and hoping that they can lower the cost so that it's going to be the same cost for you to buy. Now, these devices are probably the best Android devices you can buy. Maybe the Note 4 could be argued. And if you're not in the Apple ecosystem, maybe even the best devices, period. You have a completely working and fully functional Chrome OS installed on your computer right now. So you can pretty much browse any website you want to. You have animations when you right-click. You also have your app launcher instead of the start menu like on a Chromebook.